Hi, good morning. Welcome to Krista Kubik Yoga. And today we're going to be doing a 25-minute flow class just to get the juices going, build a little heat, build a little strength. Let's come on down to our mats. You'll need a block today, or something that you can sit on. If that doesn't work for you, having a block, you feel free to comfortably come down, sit back on your heels. And if you have a yoga brick or a block or even a pillow, you can place it between your ankles here and just take a seat. And press down to the tops of the feet, to the tops of the shins, and then start to sit back until you feel your crown of your head start to line up over your tailbone. Take a moment here, just turn your palms up. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale again, deeply through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Take this next breath deep into your belly, fill your heart, feel the breath rise. On your exhale, empty your shoulders, empty your body of any stress, empty your mind of any tension, overthinking, to-do lists, agendas. Welcome yourself here to your body, to your practice, and into this moment. Last breath. Let's keep receding. As you press down through the tailbone now, stretch out even more through the crown. And on the inhalation, reach your arms up over your head. On an exhale, simply cactus the arms. Let the sternum bone rise and press the shoulder blades into the back. Take a little arch of the tailbone. And then inhale here. Reach the arms up. One more time like that. Exhale, just bringing the arms into this wide cactus, feeling the inner shoulder blades come together towards the spine. A little tiny bit of a back bend here. Come to a neutral spine, line the crown up over the tail, reach your arms out, and sweep your right elbow underneath your left elbow. Have the forearms come together. If possible, you bring the palms together. If that's not possible, you can hold your thumb. If it's still not possible, back to the hands. If you're dealing with a shoulder injury, just give your body a hug here. On the next inhale, lift up through the elbows, drop the shoulders down the back. And take a little arching of the tailbone, keeping the tailbone back. Keep pressing the shoulder blades into the back. And as you exhale, draw your belly in and round your spine. Take your elbows towards your navel. Let's do a little warm up here. 2 more times like that. Inhale, just pulsing through. Elbows lift, shoulders melt down the back, tailbone arches, so the pelvis spills a little forward. And then exhale, hug in through the belly. Spread across the shoulder blades. Feel those shoulder blades protracting, spreading apart from one another. Give it one more. Inhale, pulse up. And exhale, round. Spread the shoulder blades apart from one another. Come back to center and inhale, reach up through the arms. As you exhale, drop that left hand down and push down through the right sit bone, reach over to the left side of the room. Up through center and over through the other side. This nice big lateral bend. Again, we're moving the spine in all directions here. 2 more times each side, up and over, and down, up and over. Last one, pushing right sit bone down, reaching over to the left. Keep your collarbones and hips facing forward. And last one, left arm sweeps up and over the left ear towards the right. Come to center line. Bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Reach your arms out to the sides of the room. Take your left elbow underneath your right. Wrap up eagle arms. Good inhale, lift the elbows, lift the sternum, press the inner shoulder blades into the back, and then exhale, rounds. 2 more rounds. Inhale, stretching the rib cage away from the navel, and then exhale, closing the ribs. Keep it going towards navel. One more time, inhaling up. Beautiful. Exhale and rounds. Inhale, come back to center. Sweep the arms out, up and overhead. Good. This time we're going to pull the belly in. Right arm's going to come towards the outer left knee. Left arm's going to come behind. We take a twist. Pull the belly in. Right hip reaches to the back of the mat. Maybe turn your chin over the left shoulder. Beautiful. Unwind. Arms up overhead. Left hand to right knee. Right arm behind. Pull up to the belly. Squeeze your left hip back and twist. Look over the back shoulder. And unwind. Good. Take that yoga block out. Place it in front of you. Root your hands down. Spread them wide. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees. Lift the hips. Step into your first downward facing dog. Really widen through the hands to the yoga mat between your fingers. Lift up through the forearms. Start to turn your biceps down towards your mat, your biceps up towards your ears. Draw the front ribs in, lengthen the spine. Let those ears melt right down between the arms. Good. Now bend one knee and then the other. Pedal out your feet. Take your own rhythm here. Start to connect to your own rhythm, your own flow, your own dedication to being on your mat this morning. Letting go of expectation. Just really staying in the moment. Let this practice open. Let it evolve. Beautiful. And into your downward facing dog. Press the tops of the thigh bones straight back. Lift the pelvic floor. Sit bones to the sky. Arms straight and strong. Let's bring our big toe mounds together now. And on the inhale, press to the ball of the left foot. Scoot that right leg up. Right inner thigh turns to the sky as you look forward. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Take your right arm to the sky. Pin that right hip underneath. Good. I want you to feel like you're pressing your right hand into an imaginary wall. And then let that twist turn from the belly. Hug the navel in. Beautiful. Right hand comes to the earth. Step back to a plank pose. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide into plank. Shoulders over the wrist. Take your nose towards your fingertips. Push your hands down. Scoop your belly in and up. Downward facing dog. Good. One more like that. Inhale, glide forward into plank. Sternum bone reaches forward. Tailbone reaches back to the heels. Nose is lining up over the fingertips. And then exhale from your core. Press back, downward facing dog. Keep those big toe mounds together as you reach the left leg back. Scoop that left inner side of the sky. Firm your right hip in. Really extend out through that left heel. Look forward. Step that left foot to the outside of your left pinky finger. Squeeze down through the hips. As you press down into that right arm, lift the left arm up. Hug in through the belly. Press that left hand into an imaginary wall. You turn the right ribs towards the left inner thigh. Good. Reach out through that right heel. Get that long extension through that left leg, or right leg, sorry. And take the hand down. Step it back this time to plank pose. We're going to overshoot our wrists with our shoulders now. Hug your elbows into the body the whole way down as you lower to the earth. Your knees could come down there if you like. Press down through the feet. Slide your hands back to the underneath the elbows and squeeze your elbows towards one another. On the inhalation, feet press, chest lifts, cobra pose. Good. Exhale. Now try not to squeeze your butt. Think of the tailbone lengthening back. Really press down through the feet. Float the chest up. Roll the collarbones open. Place those shoulder blades on your back. Exhale, lower down. And last one here. Inhale. Reach to the sternum. Pubic bone presses down. Belly to spine. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under. Press up to your hands and your knees. Lift your kneecaps off the floor. Up and back, downward facing dog. Stay steady here. About 3 breaths. Feel into your downward facing dog. Feel that body starting to warm. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Let's get those hamstrings a little open. Take baby steps all the way up to your hands. Take an inhalation here. Place your hands on your shins and lengthen out your spine. Draw your shoulders from your ears. Stamp down through the feet. Lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, fold forward. Root down to those feet and take an inhale. Rise all the way up. Bring those arms up overhead. Roll the inner thighs back. As you exhale, bring your hands right to your heart center. In Samasthiti. Now soften down through the eyes. I want you to feel here into your practice, into this moment, and into an intention. What would you like to create here in your life? What is the medicine that you would like to take in? So breathe into that. This becomes a contributing factor to our practice. Root down through the feet, take an inhale and sweep up long through the arms. Spin the inner thighs back. Exhale, hands at your hips, fold forward. Lengthen out on an inhale. Draw the sternum bone away from the tail. Good. Keep that chest reaching forward. Bend your knees and step that right leg back. Press out through the right heel. Lower the right kneecap down. Release the top of that right foot to the floor. As you inhale, circle up through the arms. Left heel squeezing back towards right knee. Exhale, cactus the arms. Sink the hips down. Beautiful. Let the arms come around here. Right elbow under left. Good. Take the elbows to the sky. Good. Shoulders looping down. Hooking under the armpits. And exhale. Unwind. Take your hands down. Lift that back kneecap up. Come right into that twist again. And hands to the earth. Good. Slide that back foot up a little. Straighten both legs. Fold forward. Spin the inner thighs to the back of the room. Let that right hip drop a little, hugging left hip back. Keeping the weight under that left big toe mound. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen out through the chest. And bend that front knee, step back, downward facing dog. And take an inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, push your hands down, scoop up through the low belly. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach that right leg back. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, scoop through the low belly. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, pull in, pull up, scoop through the belly. Beautiful, right leg reaches back. Exhale, right foot to the earth. Lift your heels high. Come forward plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Flip over the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps all the way through. Step into the right foot, float the left leg up. Put the left knee into the chest, left foot steps next to right. Take an in-breath here, lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. Root to the feet, inhale, rise. Exhale, and bring your hands to your heart center. Push through the feet, inhale, sweep up through the arms. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale as you lengthen out, Ardha Uttanasana, spine long. Gaze down at the tip of the nose, bend your knees, palms are flat. Left leg steps back, left knee lowers to the earth. As you bring your arms up, squeeze your right knee and left heel towards one another. You want that real steadiness. Pubic bone lifts towards the navel. And exhale as you sink your hips down. Pull the elbows away from one another. Get your arms out to the side. So scoop that left elbow underneath the right. Inhale, lift up. Beautiful. Bend that little arch in the upper back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left hand stays down. Left knee lifts up. Find that twist. Press that right arm to an imaginary wall. Turn your torso. Good. Right hand down. Both legs straight. Lift the hips. You keep that back heel lifted. Spiral the inner thighs, both of them towards the back of the room. Lift up through the pit of the belly. Hamstring open. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Let's take this one straight back to plank pose. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Flip over those toes. Inhale, arms are straight. Inner wrist pressing down. Shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, downward. Facing dog. Left leg floats up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to chest. Push your hands down. Scoop the belly in. Let's warm that core. Inhale, left leg. Reach, extend through the heel. Exhale, push your hands down. Vacuum that left knee up. Inhale, stretch to the heel. Exhale, push down, vacuum up. Beautiful. Look through, step through. Step into that left foot. Float that right leg up. Standing split. Let the outer right hip lower down. Hug the left hip in. Nose towards knee. Pull the right knee into the chest. Step the right foot next to the left. Widen your toes as you inhale. Half up. Exhale. Fold down. Press to the feet. Inhale. Circle up wide through the arms. Exhale. Hands to the heart center. Good. Take your arms along your side. Take a moment to feel the energy here. Just notice. Then a pause. Practice slowing down. Feeling more, doing less. Bring your big toes to touch now. We're going to come into our first chair pose. Sweep up through the arms. Exhale, sink down, chair pose. Drop down, butt towards the heels. We want to draw those front ribs in. Lengthen the back ribs. Good. Spiraling the arms towards the ears. And bring your hands to your heart center here. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, lean a little forward and then drop that left tricep over the right knee. Press into the hands. See if the knees stay even. So you might need to pull your left hip back a little. Good. Keep lifting up through the belly. Press into the hands to turn the torso. And core does the origination here of your twist. Last breath. Sink down a little lower. Hands to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, take an inhale, right leg reaches up. Beautiful, bend the knee, stack the hip open. Pull the left hip back. Lengthen out through the right leg, gaze forward, pull the knee up into the chest, push your hands down, scoop that belly in and up, press into your mat. Like you're making an imprint in mud with those hands. Extend, look forward, step through, turn that left heel down, draw the right hip in, and lead with your left arm as you come into Virabhadrasana 2, pushing down through both feet evenly. Squeeze the heels together. Rotate that right inner thigh towards the sky, left inner thigh spinning back. You're going to turn your left hip a little open, left ribs a little open. Press back through the pinky fingers as you hug the shoulders into the body. Extend out through the arms evenly. Good. Virabhadrasana 2. Set your gaze. See that right knee is tracking towards second, third toe. Turn the palm up as you inhale. Left arm slides down the left leg. Reach up, 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 and back into reverse warrior. Good. Sink it down. Press that edge of your back foot into an imaginary wall. Beautiful. Come forward now. Lean your right elbow onto your right knee. Your arm's going to come up. Just straight up out of the shoulder here. Press that left hand into an imaginary wall. Rotate the chest open. Keep hugging the right buttocks underneath. Beautiful. One more breath here. And inhale, push your feet down, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Come back to warrior 2. Pick up your right foot. Turn your right foot forward. Exhale. Hinge at your hips and fold forward. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Spin the inner thighs back with the arches of the feet. Nice work. We want to get a little more into those hamstrings today. Roll more to the balls of the feet. And relax your neck. One more breath. Good. Inhale. Come to the fingertips. Lift into a flat back. Walk your hands towards your right foot, lift your left heel, step back to a plank pose. Then you can go to downward facing dog or lower through chaturanga. Elbows hug the body the whole way down. Scrub those toes back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for the breath. Let the energy of the breath match your movement. So we don't want to be too registic, meaning too driven, too forced, too pushing. We don't want to be tamasic, where we just feeling inert, feeling stuck. We want to find that nice balance of flow, sattvic qualities. Both heels lift high. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward, hop or step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. Take an inhale into chair pose. Drop down through the heels. Squat down. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the heart. Good. Left side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down. Take the hands to the heart center. On your exhale, twist towards your left. Pull your left hip back, right hip back. Sorry, press the hands. Pull in through the belly, coalesce in at your midline as you wrap around. Sink down a little more, a little lighter in the toes. One more breath. Beautiful exhale. Hands to hips, step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. Right hip squeezes back, left tricep turns down. Level off the hips. On an exhale, pull the left knee up and into the chest. Press down, scoop up. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, step through. Right heel turns down. Press to the feet. Inhale, rise, Vira 2. Feet press down, heels squeeze together. Right foot is pressing into an imaginary wall. Spin the right ribs open, right collarbone open. Hug the shoulder blades towards the spine, but reach out through the fingers. Left palm turns up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Sink down. Lift that left hip bone off the left thigh bone. Left elbow to the knee. Right arm reaches straight up out of the right arm. Can you push down into that left thigh? Reach up to the right arm. Now press that right arm into an imaginary wall. Turn the chest open. Left hip is angling underneath. Tailbone towards back heel. Press hip bones into the body. Beautiful. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Circle down on this one. Straight back into your vinyasa. Left leg back. Lower chaturanga. Flip the toes over. Take an inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steady breath. Child's pose if you need it. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Look forward, step the right foot through. Let's step that left foot over a little this time, heel to heel alignment. Press down through your feet, take an inhale, reach up through the arms. Beautiful, take an exhale, cactus the arms open. Reach out through the fingertips, left elbow underneath the right. Okay. Sink down through the hips, lift that pubic bone up. Elbows to the sky, find that nice arch in the upper back. Exhale, fold forward. Come down to the inside of that left knee. Humbly bowing in, squeeze that right knee into the right shoulder. Push to your feet as you inhale up. Keep your eagle arms here. Lift your left heel high. Lean forward. Here's your big pose. Step that left foot in. Come into Virabhadrasana 3. Left leg lifts. Right hip squeezes in. Now extend out through that left leg. Pull the belly to the spine. If it's too much with your arms in eagle, just release the arms into any comfortable position. You could even place them onto the earth. I fell out of that right there as I started the demo. And that's what happens. That's okay. Beautiful. We're going to step ourselves all the way back into Virabhadrasana 1. So bend that front knee. Come up. Beautiful. And then exhale, unwind to the earth, back heel up. Take that vinyasa if you'd like. All right. And unwind. Beautiful. Left leg to the sky. Last little flow before we hit the yin. Step forward. Right foot steps over. Drop the heel down. Push those feet down as you inhale, rising up. So right shin, right hip, all wrapping forward, right ribs. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good. Reach the arms out, right elbow underneath the left. Lift up the pubic bone. Let the shoulders melt down the back. Find that little upper back bend here. See if your right knee collapsed. Keep it strong and lifted in a right knee. And then exhale as you come down. Wrap that right buttocks underneath. It's really squeezing towards the right inner thigh. Left sit bone to right inner thigh. Feet root down. Inhale, rise. Good. Challenging pose. Lift your right heel up. Lean forward. Steadiness and ease. Back leg lifts. And outer hip hugs in. Extend out through the fingers. Reach out through that back foot. Stay for a breath. You can always bend that front knee a little if you need. Take your hands to the earth to block. And bend your front knee. Step it back. Lower the heel down. Virabhadrasana 1. Final pause. Exhale, unwind, hands to the earth. Take this last vinyasa here. Lower down into the toes. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Release. Lower your knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Child's pose. Be here. Come back to your center. Breathe. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Take your arms in any comfortable position. Grounding down. Presencing yourself in your body. No separation. Mind, the body, energy, your spirit. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Your hands to your heart center. Take a beautiful deep inhalation. And exhale, bow in. And so much gratitude. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.